So I recently found a deck list I hand wrote into a notebook, and here it is. I'm also going to include a link in this video for if you want to see a 21-year-old deck, you know, like you do. So this was around the Odyssey block, as you can probably see here. And this deck, it was okay for the time. The real winner of this deck, though, was Cabal Coffers, which, you know, it's a pretty big staple right now, especially with Commander. It's a pretty big Commander staple. Back then, this card was being uncommon. It wasn't worth much, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, well, I gotta do something with a crap load of black mana. So I'd use all that mana, and I'd use Drain Life or Drain Life-like effects, and just blast my opponent for a radical crap load of damage. It was pretty effective back then. This deck list is definitely super dated, but it was pretty fun, and it actually won me a couple of Friday Night Magics. And then I'd round out the deck with Laquatus Champion, just to throw in a little more damage there, since I had the mana. And then if I had extra mana left over, I'd dump it all into Nantuko Shade and attack for a pretty chunky insect damage. And I had Faceless Butcher for creature removal. Good old-fashioned exile creature removal. And Chainer's Edict, Batted Cleanup. This card, by the way, is super fun since it gets around indestructible creatures. That's it. So if you want to take a look at a horrifically outdated casual black deck, there you go. Fun times.